Frenzies, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another story time! I have another Shark Tales. I don't think this one is going to be as interesting or funny, but it's still a story I wanted to tell. My cat is right, like, off screen being a goof and rubbing things, so if you start hearing weird rubbing sounds, it's her. So today the story I wanted to tell you guys is the origin of SMOOTHIN. I've told this story on, I believe, my Snapchat once at like 3 a.m. when I couldn't sleep, and I think it's funny, personally. It was something I had to deal with, and I think it's hilarious. Again, I don't know if you guys will think it's funny, but I thought it was time for another story time. The last one I posted was, I think, like a month or two ago? I don't even know, it's not written down on my calendar. But I thought it would be funny to go for it again. So we're gonna jump right into it. So this story takes place my sophomore year of high school. And I had one of those, the blue phones that were like that, and then you flipped it up and it was a keyboard and you could type. So I had that phone, and I am definitely one of those people that does not answer phone calls of like numbers I don't know. If it doesn't show like on the caller ID who is calling me and it just says a number, I don't answer that. If it's somebody important, they can leave a message. I'm not going to answer your random calls. And I've always been like that. And when I was a sophomore in high school, I'd only recently gotten a cell phone, like super recently. And I only had like my family and like a couple of friends because I wasn't really allowed to text too many people all the time because I had I think I had like minutes or something like that. And the phone was mostly like an emergency and like what I could use to call my mom, like if I needed a ride home from school, things like that, and like rides home from theater. So I'm waiting outside for my mom one day, and I had stayed later for some reason. I don't remember exactly why. I had stayed later, and this number starts calling me. And I don't remember exactly what it was, but I think when I looked it up later, it ended up being like a Florida area code. I don't know, like my brother had given the phone to me when he had gotten a new one, so I wonder if maybe it was somebody that like knew him or maybe somebody that owned the phone before it, but I had no idea. They called me, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna answer that. And then they called me again. I was like, okay, seriously, so I pressed like the end call button. I'm like, okay, whatever, and I'm just sitting waiting outside for my mom. And then they call me again. So I hang up again. And they called me like 5 times. And I didn't know what to do because I didn't know this number and they wouldn't stop calling me, and I think there was a way on that phone to like block numbers, but I had no idea. I'd only had this phone for maybe a couple months at this point. So finally they called me the 6th time. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna answer it, and if it sounds scary, I'm gonna tell my mom as soon as she comes to get me. So I pick up the phone and I go, hello? The other person on the line just goes, hello, SMOOTHIN! In that accent, with that kind of like aggression. So I hung up very quickly. I don't know if this person was saying, hello, you are SMOOTHIN, or hello, this is SMOOTHIN here. Just, hello, SMOOTHIN! So, SMOOTHIN then called me 3 more times. And on the 9th one, the 4th extra time, so the 9th time that this person called me, I just picked up the phone and screamed. Hung up, and then turned off my phone because I really didn't know what to do at that point. Yup. A very short story, straight to the point. Like I said, I think it's funny. And I thought you guys would appreciate a shorter video this time around, especially because all the videos I've been posting lately are around like 45 minutes long. And I know like at some point long videos get kind of tedious. So I hope that this one was a little better, a little shorter, maybe you got a little laugh out of it. If not, thank you for watching it anyway and putting up with me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. What are you yelling at?